Hari Om. Guruji, elsewhere I have heard the terms Jivatma and Paramatma, they are not Upanishadic terms. Is it true?
Well, all you have to do, Hariji, you should go to advaitasharada.org and then search for the word Jiva. And then it will tell you exactly where the word Jiva appears, in which Upanishad, or in whether Bhagavad Gita or Brahma Sutram, etc. So, you're asking me a very interesting question. Paramatma,
Jivatma
Upanishad.
and
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. Because you are specifically asking Upanishad, you did not include Bhagavad Gita, you did not
No,
include
no,
Shankaracharya's text.
no.
So, correct? So, it may be true. I don't know. It may be true.
No, what I heard is that these terms come from the explanation of Bhashyakara.
It's possible. It's possible. It may be possible. Yeah. Yeah, we have words like that. We have ideas also. Adhyaropa apavada, I used 2 words today. And that is also not mentioned in the Upanishads anywhere. Upanishads are cryptic. They won't tell everything. Their job is to say, Aham Brahmasmi. Rest you figure out. I'll give you all the clues, you figure it out. So Upanishads are very cryptic texts. Mandukya Upanishad is 7 shlokas. 7 shlokas. To which Gaudapada writes a huge commentary of 100 plus shlokas.
200 it is there totally.
200.
12 slokas or something, not 7. 7 is
12.
12 slokas.
So 12 shlokas. We
And
have
those-
already,
and
Mundakopanishad, we have completed so many mantras. So Upanishads are the final guide for us, and they give you the essence. You can invent your own words and then make sure you understand what is to be understood. Correct?
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. It's interesting that you said it, and it's possible also. It is possible. If you heard it, you heard it means it must be correct. You heard it from some source that you believed and you trusted, and so it could very likely be true also, and therefore I am willing to accept it is true, and nothing wrong with that. It need not be shocking.
Yeah,
I never.
for me it was shocking, when because it took. I thought I should tell you and get it a reiteration or a reconfirmation that it is correct.
Yeah, if one of you can do a homework, maybe Ramuji or others, to go to Advaita Sharda, search for Jivaha, Jiva, and then tell me what happens. These days it's so easy to figure out all these things. How many times Sri Krishna has used the word Bharata Rishabha means what? I simply go and search there and then find out. These are all, our teachers spoiled us by asking all these funny questions, which don't have any meaning at all, really. How does it matter how many times Krishna called Arjuna as Bharata Rishabha? Anyway, that's the one. That's something somebody can do and let me know. Let me know. Yeah.
Hari Om.
So what was
Thank you.
What was the question of Hari?
The terms Jivatma and Paramatma, they are not Upanishadic terms.
Okay.
Thank you, Hariji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rukmini ji.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Jay Kumarji, this Jala Budbudehe, Budbudadehe, Vaivadi.
Okay.
The water is still. When the air disturbs or air passes, then only the bubbles come. So Vayu is not the cause for the bubble.
I mean, the bubble has air in it. How did the air enter the water? Bubble means what? Air has to be there, no? A bubble is, how do you define a bubble? Now we are getting into some things. How do you define a bubble? A bubble is a certain volume of water which encloses a certain volume of air. Something like that we have to say. It's not a bubble, no?
But water is still, no? So
Okay?
when the air gets into water, then only the bubbles arise.
Correct. That is why air is the cause of what? Bubbles.
Yeah,
If air is
but
not there, there won't be any bubble.
yeah, that is okay. But here we are talking about there is no cause for cause rahita kalu Brahman.
Correct. Good question. Now I understand your doubt. So that is why I said this is yatha is ayatha drishtihi. So it is unlike this bubble example.
Okay,
Brahman is unlike this bubble example. Brahman is unlike this space katadi example. Unlike.
unlike, okay.
Unlike. So it is called Vailakshanya Drishtantaha. Vailakshanya. It is an example that tells you how it is not.
By Lakshana.
Vailakshanya Drishtantaha. An example, an unlike example. I don't know if we can use that word. An unlike example. A contrary example.
Okay, not
Yeah,
like. Okay,
not like example. Correct. Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, Hariji, go ahead. Mute, unmute.
Coming back to Rukmaniji's question, you have also taught us that there is no creation at all, because everything, just like pot and clay, pot is only a namarupa of clay. So when there is no creation, then where is the question of causality?
Okay. So are you telling me or are you asking me something?
Yeah, I am asking. We are talking about the causality. So when you elsewhere you have taught us that there is nothing called creation. It is only a nama rupa. Taking uh, clay and pot as example. Pot is not a creation of clay. It is only a nama rupa. So when there is no causality,
So when there is no causality, your question is?
there is no creation.
Okay. So I'm still not getting it. You're telling me or you're asking me? I'm just careful here.
No, is my understanding correct?
Is your understanding correct? Okay. See, clay was there before, clay is there now, clay is going to be later, there later. What got created? See, in our own kitchen, there's a lot of creation going on. Lot of creation going on in our kitchen. Otherwise, you can't have food.
Yeah.
2 meals, 3 meals a day is not possible without creating something. You can't just have this brinjal, raw brinjal, and keep on eating it. At least the animal can say there is no creation is there, but I don't have to create anything, it might say. But the bird also is creating a nest. It needs a nest. Look at all the wasps. I keep the door open. This one wasp will keep coming in periodically. And I wonder, he's coming to this house. And then I watch, you know what he's doing? He or she is creating it needs to, it's having babies and it wants to make a home. What it does is, in its saliva, it brings all this mud and then it puts the mud there. Nice clay. It makes a clay house. And then it is stuck behind all these folds of the curtain. My door is generally open. I don't keep the door closed. So all these guys come. They visit me. And I had to tell him, what banda you have with me? Every day you are coming. Nobody else is coming. You are the only one who's coming. Some Purva Janma banda is there. Anyway, that is a different conversation. But creation is constantly going on. Constantly going on. Okay. When we say, okay, so creation is there. Nobody can say there's no creation. But when it comes to Vedanta, you got to ask the fundamental questions. Is there really a creation fundamentally? That is the question you are asking. And so, fundamentally, nothing is created. Then what is created? Nama Rupatmakam Jagat. Vacharam Banam Vikaro Namadeyam Mritike Satyam. Chandogya Upanishad. Everything is name and form. Name and form. Name and form. Forms keep changing. That is what the Upanishad wants us to see. And if fundamentally nothing cannot be created, then fundamentally everything is same. And that is what Nachiketa is asking. Tell me that which is beyond cause and effect. Anyatra bhutatma
Dharmat.
bhavyacha. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra dharmat, anyatrasmat krita kritat. Krita akritat. Bold question is asking. Very bold question. Because he says this change also is all Namarupa change only. Fundamentally, there must be something that is not changing. Tell me about that. That is that which is not subject to causality. That is it. That is Advaita Vedanta. So then if you say Atma is not subject to causality, then all this Shadvikara is constantly going on. Constantly in a state of flux. Everything is changing, really speaking. Everything is changing. Anatma means change. And so things are changing. Creation, as though creation is happening, as though resolution is happening. Vyavaharika creation is there. Vyavaharika is there. Paramarthically there is no creation. There cannot be creation. But Vyavaharika creation is there. You just come home to my place 2 hours from now, sambar will be there. Now there is no sambar. So something got created only. But if you say if you say this change is paramarthikam, then we are missing the boat altogether. Then punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam is constant. There is no escape from that. Then how do you escape from this? There is only one way to escape. Not escape, really speaking. There is no escape at all. One way. One way is this Brahma that is not subject to causality. That Brahma is me. Me has to come. I has to come into the picture. Then I am the one that is not subject to causality. That Atma. Then but my body is changing right in front of my eyes. It is changing. New things are formed. Some pimples have come. You created. Pimples got created or not? Tumor is created. Everything is new only. It was not there before. Now it is there. It's all created. Yeah, it will be like that only. Anatma means change. It will be like that only. Vikara is constant. Shad Vikara is constant. But I am the observer of all vikara. I am the one who is vikara rahitaha, nirvikaraha. Aham nirvikaro. Like that, Shankara writes, no? Somewhere. Nirvana Shatkam. Hmm?
Yeah.
निर्विकल्पो निराकाररूपो अहं
Nirakara Rupo.
निराकाररूपो विभुत्वाञ्च सर्वत्र सर्वेन्द्रियाणां न चासङ्गतं नैव मुक्तिर्न बन्धः चिदानन्दरूप शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् सूपर्
So therefore, she's now saying, he's saying, na muktir na bandhaha also. Hey, even moksha is not there for Atma. We are all lucky people. We will all get moksha. We want moksha, we will get it also. But poor Atma can't even ask and can't even get also. Na muktir na bandhaha. Ko nama bandhaha is asking the student in Vivekachudam. So this is the grand journey, Hariji. You should also, Hariji, you should also tell us once, who am I to talk to you? You should give a talk for 10-15 minutes. People are all waiting to listen to you.
Oh, no.
Really, I mean it. I'm not joking at all. I'm not joking because you had a flavor of this, your Guruji, Swamiji and all. I've never listened to Swami Parthasarathi ji. And so it'll be good to know because they're all masters in this. Masters. So that flavor, sometimes you do give some insights. I've heard this, Swamiji used to say that, you say that. But you're welcome. You're welcome to spend some time and pick a topic and that you like.
I am a better listener than a talker.
All these Vedantis, they have learned how to talk, I'm a better listener than talker. Thank you, Hariji. Thank you.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
It's always a pleasure to attend your class.
Ishvara Icha. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. But Ramuji is told us some time ago, there is in Hyderabad, this applies only to those living in Hyderabad. And so there is, in his community, there is a temple whose Kumbhabhishekam they have organized and they're celebrating next month in November, middle of November. And so,
Yeah, it is 13th, 14th, 15th.
yeah. And so Swami Sakshat Katananda ji is coming from Rishikesh to do the Kumbhabhishekam. And so those of you who are in Hyderabad or who plan to be in Hyderabad that time. Hariji is hosting a satsang at his home. Is it not, Hariji?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is very late in the night. His flight is landing, scheduled landing time is 8 evening and night 8:05. From the airport, he will be, that means half an hour coming to the place, and then from there about 45 minutes drive. So he must be coming around 9:30, 9:45 in the night, PM. So I don't know how much time he will have, because again he has to go tomorrow, next day early morning to the temple,
Okay, good, got it. So it's not like at 4 o'clock or something you're going to have a
No,
satsang. It's not like
I thought he may be coming around 6 o'clock. No, his flight is landing at 8 scheduled time. I hope it will not get delayed.
yeah. Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanathaye Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.